Okay, we're back in Legend Heroes, Trails and Reverie, and we're going to spend some time with this lap
Rendering
of
browsing
Reminiscence.
interface.
As for which one I'm going to do me a favor, look at the title and tell me which one's up there. Day in the Lives of the Triple S, you say? February 20th, 1207, 1207 of the Septian calendar. A date that marks 6 days since Crossbow had finally been liberated through the special support section. They were now tasked with navigating all the responsibilities in preparation for the science ceremony set for the following month. The initial team of 4, Kia and Chief Sergei, were up to the task, especially now that they were able to resume their posts from their beloved base. Why'd they put the bell back? After everything that happened, you figured that'd be the last place they keep that thing. Yesterday's cleanup efforts were pretty tiring. Still, looks like we all managed to get a good night's sleep. I'll say I slept like a baby. Good to have my old bed back. Can't remember the last time we had breakfast together like this. That's an excellent point. It's been over 2 years. Feels like it's been even longer. That's because a whole lot's happened. Try not to get too comfortable yet, alright? The ceremony is still a ways away. Anyway, hurry up and eat before the food gets cold. Yeah, the chief's right. Ellie, Tio, and I poured our hearts into it. It's jam-packed with lots of love. My compliments to the chefs. Thanks, ladies. Don't mind if I do. Eat up. I hope you like it. I'm excited to see how it turned out as well. So notice there's no Noel or Wazy there. That hit the spot. I knew Ellie was practicing a lot, but you two really upped out your cooking games too. Cooking isn't the only thing I've become better at. It comes with the territory. Don't forget there are 2 chiefs at this breakfast table now. That's right, we're moving up in the world, like me joining the senior Sunday school class. You've both grown a lot these past few years. They're not the only pair that's been doing some growing, am I right, Lloyd? Well, I suppose. What was that? Hey, Randy's the one who said it, not me. You took the bait, hook, line, and sinker. You two, I swear. Still, there's no denying that Crossbow has changed drastically since the Triple S officially went on hiatus 2 years ago. You'll be touching base with the CGF in Michelam today, right, Randy? That should prove you helpful. It's more like I'm going down there to lend Morale a hand, but I'll let you know if I hear anything interesting. Don't forget I'm leaving for Erebonia tomorrow to take care of some unfinished business at Thor's. Right, you mentioned you already booked your train tickets and everything. But you'll be staying here tonight, yeah? How about we throw you a little farewell party? He's not going to be gone for very long. Sounds to me like you're only looking for an excuse to drink, Chief. It would be nice for us to have a full table at dinner again. Noel and Wazy have been preoccupied with work, and Risha has been rehearsing non-stop. That's okay, I'm sure we'll all find a way to get together soon. Anyway, good luck with work, guys. Let's all make it home early so we can have that party. Speaking of which, you and the Chief are going to the police department today, right? Yeah, the 1st Division requested our help. There's plenty of work to do before Crossbow can officially declare its independence. But Dudley's got another thing coming if he thinks he can pawn off the worst of it on me. I'll let him handle that. So right there's the mistake that I referenced in, I think it was Azure. The saying is you got another think coming, not thing. Well, we're not going to have a choice if more support requests come rolling in. How about you, Tio? Going to work at the Rhineford building like usual? Wait, it's the IBC building now, huh? Yes, but I'll be dropping in on Yona first. The Orbinet's been more active due to the news of Crossville becoming independent. The Rhineford company forfeiting ownership of the building, reducing their presence, has also been a hot topic around the office. The Vern Company and ZCF plan on moving into the open floors, so there's a lot of work to be done. Shoot, it's going to really be an international office again, huh? I imagine it must be chaotic there, but the future is looking bright at the very least. It is. The other manufacturers moving increase the opportunity for top engineers to collaborate more often. Though what about you, Ellie? Aren't you busier than any of us? For real, your granddad's the busiest student in all of Crossbill right now, which makes you the busiest assistant. You're not wrong, but just so happens I have a little breathing room in my schedule today. I shouldn't have any trouble wrapping up everything I need to do by tonight, so give me a call if you need a hand with Triple S work. Will do. It's great to hear. Man, we were so wrapped up in talking about work that breakfast is already over. You're off to Sunday school, right, Kia? Yep, what do you say we leave together once everything is ready? And so the Triple S departed for their respective jobs, each looking forward to the dinner they promised to have later that evening. You know, I never really call it out, but they keep calling it Sunday school even though it doesn't always happen on Sundays. Daydream, a day in the lives of the Triple S. Probably should look up and see what they actually call Sunday school in Japanese. That's all you have on your schedule for today. Incidentally, as you're due to meet with a politician from the Republic's ruling party next month, I'm taking the liberty of compiling information you may want to know in advance. Thank you, I really couldn't ask for a more dependable assistant. I learned so much by being at your side that this is the least I can do, Grandfather. Speaking of the Republic, I hear your father is planning to run for office in the next election. Yes, it sounds as though learning of my decision to get involved in politics has had an impact on him too. As you know, his views are similar to those of the former president. Thus, he's going to be in direct conflict with the ruling party's candidate. The origins of the Republic's current prosperity can be traced to the reparations paid by the Empire. But a significant factor is the new president and his party's willingness to throw capital around with reckless abandon. He strikes me as a little too forceful in implementing many of his policies. Even so, his approval rating is very high. Trying to compete head-on isn't going to be an easy task. Still, I will be rooting for his success. As will I. You need strong opposition in a healthy democracy. I hear he's been in touch with my mother and Milsante lately, too. Though I have no reason to believe they are planning to get back together or anything. Doesn't surprise me, they both have their own separate lives now. Even so, it's good to hear. I'm glad the two of them appear to be moving forward with their lives. So am I. By the way, about that conference on my schedule for this afternoon, I actually received a call to cancel it this morning. Really? Indeed, so why don't you take this opportunity to finish work early for once and take it easy? I'm planning to use the free time that cancellation opened up to do some reading. Well, if you're sure, we're having a farewell party for Andy tonight, so this does come at a good time. But I still want to get as much work done as I can before I leave. Very well, thank you. Alright everyone, today we're going to practice formal letter writing to a friend. Pick anyone you like. You could be someone you play with every day, or you could pick someone who lives far away. It's also up to you to decide what to write. All that matters is that you write from the heart. Also, I brought in a helper today. This is Kia, one of my older students, and she's going to lead the class with me. Don't be afraid to come if there are any questions you might have, okay? Don't be shy. I'm here to help, so ask me anything you want. I can give you pointers on good writing manners and help you think of what to write about. Yes, ma'am. So we gotta write to a friend, yeah? Guess I could write a letter to Ryu and Henri. Oh, and she didn't say it had to be someone outside of class. I'll write one to you too, Colin. Thanks, Ken. In that case, I think I'll write one to Nana. Maybe I should write one to Ren, too. I don't get to see her that much, but maybe she'd like it. I'm gonna write you a letter too, Colin. And one's for Kia and Momo. You're so sweet, Nana. In that case, I'll write you back once I get it. Sounds to me like you all have at least one person in mind, then. Wasn't too hard now, was it? Actually, all this talk is making me want to write Shizuku a letter, too. Yes, Shizuku lives in Remifuria now, doesn't she? I think that's a wonderful idea. I'm sure she would be thrilled to hear from you. We have plenty of paper and envelopes to spare, so you're welcome to join them. Alright, thanks, Sister Marble. But since I'm helping out, I'll wait until I get home to write it. Is that Randy at the casino? Oh no, it's Yona. Thanks, I was just thinking I'm not getting enough leafy greens down here. Not. I'm seriously gonna kill you if you do this again, Tio. Just want my pizza and Bill-Cola, come on. By yourself, you're just gonna gripe about whatever I get you. So how goes the task I left you with? Fine, I'd rather eat this dumb grass than go out. So the wireless router expansion test is going alright. Can handle stuff like this in my sleep. Usually. Is there a problem? Kinda, yeah. I keep running into these weird connection issues I haven't been able to figure out yet. It's normal for it to drop when there's too much traffic, but this feels more like someone's trying to leech off us. That's concerning. Don't stress it though. If someone out there is trying to mess with us, I'll catch them at some point. They can't outsmart the smartest guy around. Probably should make that sooner than some point. Let's make resolving this a priority instead. I can help. I'll also get in touch with the chief and ask if it's okay to use the Foundation's network for this. Okay, if you're up for owning these hackers, so am I. Think you can keep up with me, though? Oh, I'm more worried that you won't be able to keep up with me. Thanks for coming out here to talk about park security, Randy. My debt to you just keeps piling up. You already look after my daughter over at Thor's as it is. I mean, you should be thanking anyone for that, it's Reen. He's her homeroom teacher, you know? Never thought Randy would be acquainted with the park's chief of planning, of all people. It really is a small world, I guess. Anyway, let's get down to business, shall we? You want to put the CGF in charge of security at Michelam temporarily while the park works on turning over its main provider, correct? Correct. With the Empire pulling out its funding, we have to rework our security apparatus. On that note, here are the blueprints for the park. Say, Matt, is it just me, or is that Mecha Mishy over there different somehow? Leave it to you and your eagle eye to notice. Randy, I'd appreciate you not veering off topic. We're just getting started. It's fine. I was planning to fill you two on our upcoming event one way or another anyway. Since Randy's already brought it up, I might as well go into it now. What you're looking at is indeed Mecha Mishy, or rather Mecha Mishy Mark II to be precise. As part of our upcoming event, he has a new metallic frame. It's probably why he looks different to you. Makes sense. Pretty snazzy fit he's got. I'm sure he'll be a hit with all the little tykes who visit the park. So we hope. Between you and me, I'm pretty excited about it too. I fail to see the appeal of it myself. I'll take your word for it. That being said, doesn't the metal make the suit heavier? Can't imagine someone lugging that around for hours on a hot day. Funny you should mention that. It's like what happened. He's fully mechanical inside, and no performer required. Oh god, the AI took his job too. Believe it or not, he was generously sent to us by a fan at the park studying at the Ruhr Institute of Technology. We recently started putting him to use around here on a trial basis. It's quite the impressive piece of tech. His capabilities are limited, but he can be remote controlled, which is great. Whoever put this bad boy together must be quite the character. It's a lot of effort for a park mascot. Yeah, you're telling me. I had a look through your proposed training regimen for the new recruits bannings. It was a fine piece of work, mixing competence assessments with practical experience gained from helping to guard the ceremony. Well done. Thank you very much. I did have the chief look through it before submitting it to you. Hearing you praise my work so much does give me a lot more confidence in it. I'm glad to hear that. Not surprised, Dudley here's even pickier than I am with this stuff, so it's gotta feel good when he gives you a stamp of approval. Regardless, I've personally signed off on the plan. As long as the higher-ups also approve it, I'll be counting on you to start putting it into action from tomorrow. Understood, thank you, sir. Thinking about it, it's been 3 whole years since you first became a detective, huh? So much has happened in that time that makes my head hurt thinking back on it. You look like a real grown-up member of the force now. I couldn't agree more. The rest of the Triple S has become significantly more dependable than when we started, too. I'm honored to have the two of you speak so highly of me, but I still don't feel like I deserve such praise. I'm still a long way from being able to compare to my brother, I think. Yeah, he turned his ringer off for meetings, jerk. Pardon the interruption, but is it alright if I take this? Looks like it's urgent. I'm so glad you picked up, Lloyd. Got an emergency on our hands. Can we meet up right away? Absolutely, I'll head out at once. You can brief me while I'm on the move. Really sorry about all this, Chief. Detective? Don't worry about it. Sounds like whatever you're dealing with is a race against time. You can give us a report later. For now, just get going. We don't have any other urgent tasks to give you today regardless. So you needn't worry about us. I'll submit your proposal on your behalf, with my name on it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Except for that last part. As busy as ever, those kids. They sure are, though I wasn't counting on that right now. Sudden communications disruption. But you know where the cause of the outage came from? Yes, the origin is a terminal in the Geofront F sector, which someone or something has physical access to. The disruption isn't over either. It's still ongoing. I see. We'll need to be really careful then. Maybe we should let Kia and Ellie know since they're both nearby. Sorry for the bother, you two, but can you give us a hand with something? You see, Tio explained the situation. Understood, we'll head there right away. Fortunately, a cancellation just freed up my afternoon, so this won't be a bother at all. I just finished with classes for the day too, on my way. Thank you both for being so understanding. Now that our meeting is over, it's time to get down to our next order of business. Let's see, we should probably go around the park so we start to get an idea of how we'll need to secure things. Works for me. Sounds like the perfect way for us to get some quality time in on the clock, too. Are you kidding me? Are you treating this like it's some kind of date? Easy, I just said it was a nice chance to have a little one-on-one. Alright. You know, I forgot to mention something to you. Great, what now? Truth be told, I'm heading back to Thor's tomorrow. I was hoping you could join me and the rest of the Triple S for dinner tonight if that works for you. What? We're really putting on the Ritz for it, you know, to send me off in style and all that. Night like tonight, the more company the merrier. It'll be a hoot. You in? Morale?
Why didn't you?
Huh?
Why didn't you say something sooner? How could you not tell me you're going back to Erebonia?
Whoa, slow down. I think we got a bit of a misunderstanding here. Mecha Mishy, what are you? What the hell, pal? Some kind of prank? What's going on? Why is he... You humans are an eyesore. I don't know what's gotten into him, but looks like he's gone berserk. The idea of Mishy taking a swing at someone. Uni just sat up somewhere in a cold sweat. We'll put him in his place. Hey, you think you can run away? We can talk later, Morel. Right now we gotta get the cat back in the bag. Right, let's go. So yeah, they had 3 lines of voice dialogue. We've got you now, you bucket of bolts. Randy, look out. Leave it to Chrome Dome to be packed with all sorts of projectiles. I can handle this thing, Morale. You get the civvies to safety. Roger, I'll take care of them. Don't you do anything crazy. I'll call for backups. Just hold out. It's too dangerous to stay here, everyone. I need you to calmly follow my orders so you can all be evacuated. Understood? Awkward time for my voice to crap out. Looks like it's just you and me now, pal. You pack a punch, but I've seen worse. You are but a mere human. Do you think you have what it takes to overpower my mechanical might? That's some serious firepower he's packing under the hood. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to come out of this one unscathed, even if I whip out Berserker.
Fire!
Step away from Randy!
Zero Breaker! Come on, Randy. Did I just hear you muttering to yourself about taking a few bumps and bruises?
Didn't Murray tell you not to do anything crazy?
Well, I'll be. Guess you guys are my cavalry yet again, huh? Good timing. How'd you get here so fast anyway?
We'll explain later. Let's focus on neutralizing the Mecha Mishy. I'll back you guys up with my orders, too.
Sounds good. All right, SSS. Let's show Catboy here what we're made of.
Right!
Must destroy humans! Attack!
I can relate, my friend.
Let's go! Break that! Let's go!
It's my go. Beginning and now.
A mechanized Mishy developed by students at the Reverie Institute of Technology. For some reason, it's gone completely haywire.
All right.
So yeah, sadly it's wasted the break, but I don't think Ellie has any good break moves anyway, and Randy would be a lot more valuable. Even though he doesn't
You're
have
done for.
a lot of great break moves either.
Got him!
Following up!
Rocket Band!
Okay.
We don't need... I don't think there's gonna be a follow-up fight, so I'm good to go with this.
It's my turn.
Yeah. Guaranteed crits, so... If not for a spell coming up, I probably would
Break
go
that!
for that one, maybe.
It's my turn.
You can see she doesn't have a good break move.
Ah!
Yeah!
if we break him with this, he will not get the heal. And if he does, who cares?
Here I go!
We don't have a good one, I'm afraid.
How? Proud warrior! Going for it. Try this on for size. Crimson Gale! Got him!
Following up!
It's my turn.
No, we failed to delay. Oh well. I can't really afford that.
Yeah! Yeah! They're open!
I've got you!
Raring to go. Targets activate.
All right.
And she's drained already.
Activate. Bomber!
It wasn't that bad.
Eye for an eye!
There!
Out of my sight, humans! You will see how serious I am! Bomber!
Don't give in!
Thanks.
Really did need that
Leave
CP.
it to me. Stay strong.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Right. Break them! It's my turn. Now!
I've got you.
Raring to go. Commencing drive.
Going for it. You're done. You're off guard.
Following up.
Destroy!
Yeah. It's my go.
So we don't even get to capitalize on this. This is why I think the brake system is just garbage.
Semi-gunner. Break.
Gotcha.
All right. Stay strong.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Activate!
Right.
Huh, I don't have an impede move, do I?
Break them! Let's go!
Bomber!
Going for it. You're done. You're off guard.
Following up.
I won't let you!
Ow! I can't lose here. Stay strong.
Thanks.
Raring to go. Semi-gun.
Right. Break them! Let's go! Yeah!
Yeah. You're done.
Destroy! Attack! Activate!
I won't let you!
Don't give in.
Thanks. Let's go!
Countering. They're off guard. Help
Doing
me
this
out,
guaranteed the break.
Got it!
I'm hoping I'll delay him a lot.
Leave it to me.
How?
All that worked out.
Yeah, there's nothing we can gain here because we can't take it with us exactly. So we're still in auto, remember? Glad that's finally behind us. Is everyone alright? Yep, no worse for wear. Man, am I glad you guys showed up when you did, or else I could have been in bad shape. Thanks. But am I imagining things, or did I hear a pretty familiar sounding howl somewhere back there? No, I definitely heard it too. I recall hearing it at the start of the liberation last week as well. It's like they've been watching over us and decided to lend us a hand, or a paw as it were. You could have at least come down here so we could give them a great big thank you. Howl? Paw? Never mind that. Anyway, I'm just glad you're alright, Randy. As am I, even if you had to take things a little too far like you always do. My bad, my bad. Didn't mean to make everyone worry. Forgiven. Still, how did the rest of you manage to make it here so quickly? Coincidence. We've been tracing a virus that's been going around which led us here. A virus? What do you mean? The kind that makes computers sick. There's been a really bad program flying around the orbital network. Yes, and it's been wreaking havoc across the network traffic here in Crossbell. Yona and Tio were thankfully able to pinpoint the source of it earlier this morning. It was a terminal in the depths of the Geofront F sector, which we already investigated earlier. Tio ran an analysis and began exterminating the virus. Then all the archaisms located inside the Geofront began to go berserk. Exactly like what happened with Mecha Mishy, as a matter of fact. You gotta be kidding me. Fortunately, the archaisms settled down again after the virus was purged from the system, but it avoided deletion and managed to wirelessly transmit somewhere else. We managed to trace it to Michelam and Wonderland with Kia's help. Then combine Lloyd using the old detective noodle with Ellie's analytics, and boom, we're here on the beach saving Randy. It's a detailed recounting, now it makes perfect sense. Except it doesn't. You guys have only been officially back at work for less than a week, but you're already humming along. I'll say it's almost unbelievable. Not that I'm complaining, of course. The only problem is left to figure out what to do with Mecha Mishy now. Does anyone have any ideas? His circuitry seems to have shorted out, but it would still be safer to put him somewhere secure before attempting any repairs. That's a good point. I'll contact his original engineer and let him know what happened. Ultimately, the virus's true origins and how it spread remain shrouded in mystery. It is clear that further investigation in the matter would be required at a later date. However, with the virus itself disposed of, the case would be considered solved for the time being. Later that night, the SSS, along with Yona and Morale, had a lively farewell dinner for Randy. Thanks for inviting me, everyone. You guys' change of pace isn't bad every now and then. We're happy to have you both. Make yourselves at home. Yeah, there's plenty of grub, so don't be shy about asking for seconds. This is supposed to be Randy's going away party, so we sort of went all out. That means booze for those of you above drinking age, too. Everything in moderation, right? This is targeted discrimination. 3 years later, and I'm still the only underage member of the SSS. Not that I even want to drink. What's wrong, Morale? Waiting on me to pour you a drink? You jerk, don't think you're off the hook just yet. Why didn't you tell me sooner that you're going back to Erebonia? You're just gonna walk out of my life for another year like it was nothing? Right, guess we sort of got cut off back at Michelam before I could explain. Sorry about giving you the wrong idea. I'm leaving to do some work at the branch campus, but I'll be back for good in about a month or so. What? Basically, I'm just gonna make sure the person taking my old job can hit the ground running. Morale? Why didn't you say that in the first place? That's my bad. I swear, why are you like this? You're supposed to be an adult, you have a career, not to mention one that hinges on communication, attention to detail, and... Listen to these normies go. Get a room already, will you? He has one upstairs. A room? You're bright red and you haven't even had a drop to drink. Randy and Morale sitting on a tree. Come on, Deota, it's not funny when I'm the butt of the joke. This is all your fault, Randy. You could at least act like you're sorry.
Lloyd?
Don't mind me. It's just... I was thinking that we really know how to throw a party.
We sure do. Makes you think of old times, doesn't it? I've always hoped we could be like this again.
Yeah. It's like I'm in a blissful dream.
Hey, since you're here and all, You up for a game of cards?
Way to not so subtly change the subject. But fine. I'll make you cry, Uncle. And then you'll have to do my bidding.
Sounds to me like we need to come up with a special penalty for the loser.
Ooh, sounds fun.
I want in!
I already know I'm gonna be dragged into a game, so just give me my hand.
I'm in if we're betting Mira.
Yeah. How about we stay away from gambling?
So, Sally, you have to remember, it's not a good party until the cops show up, but for them, they're kind of already there.
All done. Now I just seal it, and... I'm getting really sleepy. Today was so much fun. What was that? I could see much more clearly before. Oh well, as long as we're together, we can do anything. Just like today. I hope tomorrow's just as much fun. But for now, time to go to bed. I couldn't be happier that the SSS is back up and running, Shizuku. I know we're bound to run into our share of troubles, but there's nothing we can't beat, as long as we stick together. Hope this letter isn't too long. I can't wait to talk in Crossbell. Love, Kia.
That was barely a postcard. 3,000 Mira, Invigorate. I think that's when you get CP back for attacking on the field, or it's more crit, one of the two. We'll take a look at it before I wrap up the video. Invigorate. Yep, CP for attacking on the field. Gives Forte and Passion. And we get the character notes for Ellie and Kia. So we'll do at least one more of these before I go back into the main storyline, so I'll see you guys over there. I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.